Alright, Esper Hero. So various iterations of this deck have Greeny Tea. Thanks for the tip, I appreciate it. Adding in Mardu Vampires. Sounds good. I'll get that added to the queue. Esper Hero. Iterations of this archetype have been flown around the format for a while. Wyatt Darby top 8 of the first open of the season with it. And we played something close to this yesterday that didn't quite have Hero in it, but just like Esper mid-range good cards that seemed very reasonable. The addition of Disinformation Campaign in this archetype is interesting to me because we're playing Thought Erasure and Discovery anyway, so like getting another card advantage engine going on here seems reasonable. A couple of people mentioned there's no deputies in our main deck. There are 3 copies of Deputy in the sideboard, which doesn't seem like a terrible place to have them. So without further ado, let's dive into some matches here. I think this deck's pretty reasonable. It's playing mostly good cards. I'm actually going to go ahead and jam this one on the ladder. See if we can move up a little bit or at least stay the same. Yeah, I think you're right that some of the original lists were on campaign. How would you expect this deck to fare against Sultai? I would guess that this deck is not good against Sultai, but I don't know for sure, obviously. Sure. Thief on top makes me a little sad that I didn't take Scatter, but I think that's fine. So, how do we feel about leaving them Curious Obsession and sticking Thief of Sanity here? Is that a winning play? I feel like I can race them, taking cards off their deck here. It's more mana efficient too. I know, it's close. Yeah, like Obsession could win them the game, but like Thief does the same for us. Yeah, I have removal, they don't, but like they also have like dive downs and stuff. Like it's not just a freebie. Like if they drew Merfolk Trickster, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Alright, well, that's the plan. That's the plan. I played my untapped land there to play around Spell Pierce. So, I feel like we don't need more cards to make Doom Whisper, or to make Disinformation Campaign better. Lyra's also just, like, kind of unbeatable in matches like this. Which is nice. We're really hoping to dodge Scary Terry and more Tempitions at this point. Wow, that's defensive. This not only adds a meaningful amount of power to the table, but it also gains us 3, which helps swing the race in our favor. This attack is scary because it implies they drew Tempition. Or Terramander or something of the sort. Yeah, we might actually be done at this point now. Wow, their draws were good. I guess I can draw Mortify here, huh? If I draw Mortify, I can kill this. We drew some more lands. Oh, that's unfortunate. Disinformation Campaign's pretty bad here. Is it crazy to cut Hero? Is Hero good here? I could cut the discoveries. That leaves me with... I missed when we had total counts on top of each of these columns. It was useful during sideboarding. So this is 8, 11, 13, 17, 21, 24, 26. I guess this is fine. I guess this is fine. And the Esper, we played a non-hero Esper deck yesterday, and I really felt like not having, just being able to play whatever spells you wanted and not having to contort to make this card work felt pretty reasonable. Unfortunately, I just don't think I can keep this hand in this matchup. Just too many tapped lands. This hand's okay. Thief into Bell-Haunt. If they have a fast start, we'll get run over, though. We're hoping to find a Duress or Thought Erasure or 2-mana piece of removal on top of our deck here. I'm bottoming that. I'd rather have a land or a 2-mana spell. Well, we did this last time and it didn't work out. Hopefully this time's different. Get Merfolk Trickstered and cry silently. Not having efficient removal feels really bad in this matchup. And like that's definitely a cost of like trying to make this hero card work that otherwise seems mediocre. Yeah, honestly feel like just like not playing hero in this mid-range shell is probably pretty close to correct. Do you cut stuff like Vraska's? Yeah, there's no Vraska's Contempts in this deck. There's no cast downs. There's one cast. I guess there's like one cast down and Vraska's on the sideboard, but like you just like play those cards in the main deck. Hey, Dark Legion, thanks for the Prime support. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the Abzan hero deck's definitely been my two favorite iterations of Hero of the Precinct One in this format have been the Abzan hero deck that we played last week, and then the 4-color hero deck that's basically just Kai Splash Black. Those would be my two picks for my favorites at the moment. Yeah, Tithe Taker's a very good Magic the Gathering card. We also played Kitesail Freebooter in some iterations that felt reasonable. Every card you put in your deck, though, that doesn't trigger your hero makes your hero worse. And, like, this card's already not that powerful. So then, like, you have to, like, choose, like, what, right? So, like, do I want this card that's weak in my deck? And do I want this card? Do I want to play cards that are kind of medium in my deck to make this card playable? Or do I want to... you know, play good cards and make this card mediocre? The Gruul aggro decks have a lot of removal in them. They don't have any this turn, God bless. This will be Drowned Catacomb into Thief of Sanity. Yeah, we had a bunch of trophies and Mortifies in the Absent Hero list we played. If you didn't watch the set with the Absent Hero we played last week, it's definitely worth going back and watching if you are trying to find a shell to make this card playable. We played more Vanifier Chord this morning. Had a really good set with it. Yeah, and this is another matchup, they cast Rekindling Phoenix here, just how do I ever get through it, right? I have to, go super wide around it and hope that that's going to be good enough. I mean, this is, if we don't win this game, if we don't win this game, I'm probably gonna be close to done, because, this is, ideal, right? We had Hero, we weren't on the play, but we had Hero, it's lived, we're getting a bunch of triggers off of it, so it's if it's not good here, it's, never going to be good, right? Oh, yeah, I totally forgot to update the title. Thank you. Hoping to draw a land here so I can play Discovery. Alright, it's a removal spell for later at least. I guess we'll give this Vigilance since back then. I mean, we're probably gonna manage to win this one, right? We're pretty far ahead. Man, my foot tastes really bad. My foot it just does not taste pleasant. It's really rancid. Don't you dare lava coil me. Stop it. Stop it. Have a heart. Yeah, we're in an okay spot until I play this Bell-Haunt and they put another Nullhide Ferox into play. We did in fact activate their trap card. Hey, look! More cards we can never beat. Do it! Do it! Kill me! All right, they didn't have it. So you're saying there's a chance. Take a chance on me. I overblocked here in case they have Collision Colossus. So I stacked 6 power on here so that way if they Colossus. We might be able, on the backs of these Bell-Haunts gaining life and like chaining through some stuff, we might be okay here. I did see that. I assume Valve got rid of Richard Garfield because they want to take Artifact and sweep it under some dark rug full of shame. 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 Alright, Dovin's actually a good pickup here. Dovin means that I can make a bunch of flying chump blockers. I mean, there was a lot more than just the design of the game that made Artifact fail. Like, Artifact failed for a variety of reasons. Some of which included the game design, but there were a lot of things surrounding it that were also mistakes. I feel like there's a Collision Colossus hiding over there somewhere, but I'm not sure. Oh, good. Can just never beat that card in a million years. I guess I get, what, 4 looks at a Mortify? I get a draw step plus 3 looks at this. Actually just dead. Ah, what's the next card? I mean, it's fine to like Artifact. Don't let other people's non-enjoyment of something take away from what you enjoy. Dan Halen, thanks for the Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Yeah, if I played Dovin, I was still dead. Because Dovin puts me to 10 and makes a blocker, and then the Hellkite activates, deals 1 to the token, puts me to 9, and then they attack me for 9 in the air. I'm gonna finish this match out, but I think I'm gonna be off of this one. Especially after playing the Esper High Tower deck we played the other day that was kind of just like non-hero Esper mid-range. I really feel like hero is just not where Esper mid-range wants to be. I feel like there's probably an okay place to play Esper mid-range in this format, but it just does not involve Hero of the Precinct One. If I wanted to play a deck with Hero, I would focus on the Abzan or 4-color variations that we played on stream. Both of those have felt very reasonable. Okey-doke. We've played a couple iterations of Bant Hero. They were kind of middling. The 4-color build is basically Jeskai. It's like Jeskai with cards like Consecrate Consume and like 6 black sources. It's basically Jeskai. Four mana Vraska was really good with Hero when we played it. I was super pleased with that card. Come on, opponent. Yeah, Mardu Hero too often feels like it's just like red-black trying to splash a white 2-drop, which just makes the mana real awkward. I'm pretty sure Mortify and Cast Down are like almost the same card in this matchup, except Cast Down's cheaper. Just use the Mortify here, uses all our mana. UBRG Hero. None of those pesky white cards. Our hero didn't die immediately this game, so you could say it's performing above expectations. Dashweed, thank you for the 3-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I think I'm actually okay with them activating Growth Chamber Guardian this turn. And, like, they didn't kill my heroes. That means they probably can't kill my Thief, which is nice. Although I suppose they could have Collision Colossus, because that's a card that kills Thief but doesn't kill hero. But if they kill the Thief with Collision Colossus, they're then not activating the Growth Chamber Guardian, so I get another opportunity to kill it. How do you time out another mod? I'm the only one that can time out mods. I was really hoping we'd draw a land there so we could consume this and I could make a taste like chicken joke, but, you know, here we are, unfortunately. Abzan is green, white, and black. Think I play around a sweeper out of them. I think I'm just passing back here and like I'm gonna play a land and cast Lyra. Just like play a good card that's not multicolored. JK, what does dragon taste like? What do you think dragon tastes like? Is it delicious? It sounds delicious. Does dragon taste like burnt chicken? Okay. Tastes like duck. Birds are adjacently related to dinosaurs, right? Especially a lot of bigger birds. Yeah, you basically need ways to leverage these 1/1s better, and these colors, Esper, just don't have good ways to do that. So like in Abzan, we have 4 mana Vraska that can turn them into card draws, as well as Tristani to pump them up to make them more threatening. In Jeskai and the 4-color hero deck, you have Heroic Reinforcements to leverage doing something really powerful with them. You just don't really have anything meaningful to do with the 1/1s here. Ethereal Absolution is just an incredibly clunky card. Just like playing cards that are kind of mediocre to like make your card to make your other mediocre card better. Generally isn't where you want to be in life. I think I'm gonna cast this so I can start attacking for 5. Start buffering my health total some more. Alright, well, we're both, like, kind of on empty, but my board is better, so still gonna come down to top decks here. I suppose I can play Thief of Sanity and then like jam with Lyra. And like, yeah, people are listing cards that are like kind of okay, but at the end of the day, the thing you have to remember is that like, you don't want to put cards that are kind of okay to like make your mediocre card better. Why not instead just play better cards in our deck? It looks like we're gonna steal it. It looks like we're gonna take this game. It's like Hero is gonna successfully provide jump blockers through. So Hero did do its thing here. And again, I'm not even saying that Hero's bad. I'm just saying that I don't really like it in this shell. I think I'm happy with how I sideboarded. I feel like there's just like other shells that are like leveraging a little bit better than what this one's trying to do. Dawn of Hope's my baby. Yep. Dawn of Hope, Divine Visitation, and Ethereal Absolution are just like the unplayable enchantment trifecta. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's a little slow on the draw, but it's got all my colors, and it's got, like, okay spells in it. They mulliganed. Really like to draw a 2-drop, but, like, the deck doesn't actually have that many 2-drops in it, so I feel like mulliganing, like, an okay 7 that does, just because it doesn't have a 2 isn't necessarily worthwhile. Captive Audience sits in the dumpster behind unplayable. That it does. What's going on, Sushi? Hope you and your son are having a good Wednesday. Welcome, welcome. Maybe they'll respect cast down here and not fart this. Rats. Now the question becomes, am I supposed to just mortify a thing? I think I'm supposed to just mortify their thing here. Nah, I'm gonna stick Thief. Let's stick Thief, because if they don't have an answer to this, we can like get some card advantage going. I'm using my health total as a bit of a resource here, so we'll take another hit from this. What's going on, Ozzy Pants? A lot of variety in this format still. There's some clear best decks like Esper Control and Sultai Midrange, but there's still a lot of fringe things that you can do and be pretty successful with. We've been playing a lot of teamer decks on this channel to great success. Vraska's Contempt here is an incredible draw. Phoenix is also not terrible. So do I think I want to just play a... No, I'm going to play Bell-Haunt this turn, actually. Nope, don't want to get Nullhide Feroxed. I think I'm just mortifying. I'm just going to mortify. So yeah, like, which removal spell I use here is kind of a discussion. So I was going to Mortify, but I think the fact that I've been to Phoenix and took a Phoenix means that I'm actually going to Contempt here, because gaining health is nice, and using all of our mana efficiently is a plus as well. If I didn't see 2 Phoenixes out of their deck, I would want to be conservative and hold this Contempt, I think, because they're more likely to play a Phoenix this turn. Because, like, if they play a Phoenix and I burn this Contempt, I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. But because they're already through 2 of them, they're less likely to have one. In Mono Red Prison, is Philly Modern or Legacy? In Legacy, Mono Red Prison with Chalice is quite excellent. In Modern, it's kind of middling. We've not seen Rhythm in the opponent's deck, no. Usually these decks don't play that card. For people wondering why I'm not taking lands, you can't play lands with Thief of Sanity, so that is why. You know, maybe I'm supposed to pass and leave this up. And just, like, give them a chance to pay 3. I'm probably supposed to give them a chance to pay 3. It's probably a mistake. Yeah, I didn't have a way to play around what just happened there. We were just dead regardless. I guess I could have played Bell-Haunt to live through that sequence, but Bell-Haunt gets blown up by Ferox like we did in the first game, so I'm gonna be done with this one. This deck feels much worse than both just regular Esper midrange without Hero. It feels worse than the Angels variations that we played. I really just feel like these colors don't have a good enough payoff for the tokens that Hero is making. And I think if I was interested in leveraging this card, this would not be the shell that I would play it in. I think there's a reason why, as players like Darby, who originally championed this archetype, the format matured, they moved away from it as they gained more experience with it. So I think this one's kind of a for me. So I'm going to go ahead and move along to the next thing. Maybe spend a little bit of extra time on Temur Dome Ray, because that one is one of my favorites right now. Ready for some Temur. Me too, Jimmy the Kudos. Thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back, and thanks for keeping